All right, open MATLAB with me. Type A equals bracket 123 semicolon 456 bracket. Then B equals bracket 111 semicolon 111 bracket. Now type A times B. Error. Yeah, this is literally every student at 2 a.m. before exams. And this is where people give up. But instead of just memorizing formulas, let's actually understand what broke here. Real quick, pause and try it yourself. Seriously, don't just watch, type it. All right. So first, what even is A? It's just numbers in a table, right? Rows go this way, columns go down. If you count it, A has 2 rows, 3 columns. That makes it a 2 by 3 matrix. Now let's try something simpler. Type A plus B. Okay, this one works. MATLAB just adds each number to the matching position. Top left to top left. Bottom right to bottom right. You get it. But here's the thing. For addition and subtraction, both matrices gotta be the exact same size. Watch what happens if we break it. Change B to B equals bracket 11 semicolon 11 bracket. Now try A plus B. Error again, because the sizes don't match anymore. All right, back to our original problem. Why did A times B fail? Matrix multiplication has a different rule. Here's what you need to know. The columns in your first matrix have to match the rows in your second matrix. A is 2 by 3, B is 2 by 3. 3 doesn't equal 2. That's why it crashed. Let's fix it. Type B equals bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bracket. Now B is 3 by 2. Try A times B. There we go. And check out the result. The rows come from A, the columns come from B. A was 2 by 3, B was 3 by 2, so you get a 2 by 2 result. Pause here and run it yourself. If you're lost, just rewind and type it again. It'll click. Now, what if you just want simple multiplication, like number times number? Use a dot. Type A dot times B. This multiplies element by element. But here's the catch. Dot multiplication follows a different size rule. For element by element operations, both matrices must be exactly the same size. So remember this. Matrix multiplication. Columns of A must match rows of B. Element by element multiplication. Both matrices must be identical in size. So the dot changes the math, and it also changes the size rule. That's where most confusion comes from. Quick recap. No dot, matrix multiplication. With a dot, element by element. Same thing for dot divide, dot power, all of them. Understanding this saves you from like 90% of errors. Quick example. A equals bracket 2, 3, semicolon, 4, 5, bracket. B equals bracket 1, 2, semicolon, 3, 4, bracket. A times B gives you 11, 16, 19, 28. A dot times B gives you 2, 6, 12, 20. Totally different. Same inputs, different logic. Now, and try this. A apostrophe. Boom. Rows become columns. Columns become rows. So if A is 1, 2, 3, 4, after transpose, you get 1, 3, 2, 4. That's your transpose operator. Now this is where MATLAB gets powerful. Type det A. That's the determinant. Normally, you'd need a full page to solve that by hand. Now watch this. Type invert A. Done. What takes pages of calculation, MATLAB finishes in one line. Just make sure your matrix is square. Final challenge, try this with me. A equals bracket 1, 2, semicolon, 3, 4, bracket. B equals bracket 5, semicolon, 6, bracket. Now, A times B. You get 1739. Works perfectly because the columns of A match the rows of B. Whenever you see matrix dimensions must agree, just means you broke one of the size rules. Type size parenthesis A parenthesis, size parenthesis B parenthesis. First number is rows, second is columns. Fix the sizes, problem solved. If this felt too fast, just watch it again. And actually type everything this time. That's when it actually clicks. Next video, we're plotting graphs in MATLAB. Subscribe to NucleuX. Let's make MATLAB actually make sense.